Hello everybody, welcome. Welcome back. Let's start the show. Paul, hey there. Green, good to see you back. All right. Well, so far sideways. Sideways action until now. A little bit curious what's going to happen here. Zacromancer, hello. Hey. Welcome to the Tom Sabo Show. Victor, good to see you. D-Pain, Ron. All right. So, I do have a nice target here at 892. I'm not sure that I'm just going to take it just like that, but there's a 3-minute demand zone down there. I pretty much like that level. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I do like that level. If it starts to go down there, and if there's a chance to catch even if just like 20 points, 15 points, maybe I will jump in, but we'll see. We shall see. All right, all right. So we have 1 minute and 35 seconds until market open. I hope everybody has the game plan. This should be exciting. Okay, 40 seconds. I'll try to avoid any potential crazy move here, but I'll keep myself on alert. 20 seconds. And almost, here we go. Almost there. Kirktown, hello. Here's the market open. Let's see. Almost it feels like a bit of an indecision for now. But seems like hovering around the 930. Okay, 930 is still holding. I'm not in a position. So just kind of waiting here, trying to figure out if it wants to sweep some levels. And that is it. Okay, still indecision. I think I just gotta reconnect on Take Profit Trader here real quickly. There's a connection issue. All right, what do we have here? Seems like it might want to go lower. Look at that. That 892. That's kind of interesting. $892. How far is it? Alright, I tried to scalp it from 918 with 5 micros. We'll see how it goes. Not too much hope for this, but I will still try to do the best. Alright, I entered at 918. I'm basically just with 5 micros. I'm kind of looking for this. This is just a scalp trade, most likely. This here. Kind of looking for that level. And that's it. My stop is up there. And we'll see how it goes. I'm not really liking this. I thought that it wants to sweep that level. Hey, Kenchua, what's up? It's a negative risk to reward, I know, but I'm watching it closely. I'm not looking for much because I'm already above the buffer here, so I'm just looking for a next payout on this Bully account. So just quite a little bit curious how this is gonna go. But I guess we shall see, right? There you go. Almost down there. No, I'm short. I'm short. My stop loss is just not where I want it to be. So I'm still watching this closely because this is a scalp trade. I'm looking for a demand zone down there on the 3-minute. That's all I'm looking at. And this is a hard stop. If it starts to go crazy, I might just kill the trade manually. So that's the thing. But I think that 3-minute zone is kind of look okay-ish. Oh, almost. Should go down there, in my opinion. Come on. Just touch the zone. That's the goal. It should be. Oh no, look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this bounce. It's too late to take it now. Man, I thought that we're gonna pierce. I mean, we're gonna just get through that zone. Yeah, that's what I keep thinking as well. Like, it should be. That's a very significant one on the 3-minute chart. But we could be repricing higher now to 926. So that's the catch. I don't like that. Now there's a fair value gap here on the 3-minute. This is the 3-minute chart. And this just makes it a little bit more harder now. But I do like that level. Did someone order a stud? Almost. Actually, almost. How you doing, man? How's the day so far? I just wanted to catch a nice trade here so I can get on with this account. I wanted to make that 10 trading days, and that's all. Come on, just go through. Come on. Just push it. There you go. Finally. Okay, not much. It's $211, but I already got a payout from this account. I'm just looking for the second payout. So I'm okay with this. Short from the highs of US 30. Nice. It's melting, right? Let's go. Oh, on Insta. I haven't checked on Insta. Nowadays, I'm super rarely go on Insta, but I'm gonna check that out. Although I have to send a text message. Okay. We're still not at the zone, by the way. That 3-minute area is still untouched. This was Bulenox. Actually, where's the account? This account already had a payout. Now I'm almost at the second. The first payout was 1500. I'm a little bit still tempted to jump into a trade here, but I'm not sure what to do with this. I feel like it might want to get up there and do some repricing action. But we'll see. Because the level is right there at 92.50. Let me check it on the mini. Just out of curiosity. Not that perfect. But almost went down there. I wonder if it still wants to go. Oh yeah, there you go. The only thing I did is I've copy traded this on a MyFundedFutures account. Not really copy traded. I pushed the button separately, but anyway. Money in the bank, exactly. So now, as you can see, the zones are working. That's why I love these zones. I use it as targets, and now this time it worked out nicely on the micro. And on the upside, it's just hard to say. We have an Asia low not too far from here, so if we can break through, that would be awesome. Man, there's a connection issue with my take profit trader. Why is it doing it? Okay, I do need to reconnect. Holding your shorts. Nice. Yeah, it could be continuing lower. I mean the low of actually NQ looks like it might want to take a dip. Sorry. Here to 885. So yeah, it can easily go. Might just wants to reprice again. Gold pop. Yeah, I was watching that. You hate gold so much. Well, sometimes when there is no other opportunity, we gotta take the gold. You gotta take that when there's nothing else. Then we just gotta take it, man. It still feels kind of, let's say, bearish to me here. Gold looks actually good for a short, to be honest. No troll. Let me just check this again. I don't know. Exactly, that's what it does. It looks like it wants to drop, and then all of a sudden it's just skyrockets for no reason. Many times for no reason at all. But anyway, we'll be watching. Nothing is working so far. Structural shift yet, or need to break that 930? I would say that, man, it's hard to say. No shift yet to the upside, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, there was a shift-ish thing on the 1 minute here, but it just feels weak. But there's still time until 10 a.m., so who knows what the next move is going to be. I feel like it might just want to continue lower for Asia low. No confirmation. That's the thing. Hey, Natasha. Didn't receive an email from FTMO. Oh, you were not above the 1.5 in drawdown. Interesting. So what does that mean actually? I mean, but your account's still there. Like those profits are still there. So you made those profits, and that's all that matters, you know. That's what matters. And if you didn't receive any email, then you should be on the leaderboard. I mean, maybe not today, maybe tomorrow, right? Because that's a hell of a lot profit, you know. Yeah, that's good. That is good. That's all that matters. Your balance is there. Everything's, you know, everything checks out. So, oops, this one. Let's put this here. Man, I'm still looking at this. Is gold want to go higher? It's really hard to see. There you go. Okay. That's all that matters. Let them know if you made all those profits so they can put your name onto the leaderboard. You would definitely be number one, you know. That would be awesome. That would be just awesome. That would be awesome. Ah, well, hopefully they will do that. What is... Oh, we would be all, because that's this amazing result. That is just amazing. What is going on with this price action here? Yes, bounce back. Oh yeah, it did. Okay. So what's the plan? NQ. NQ might want to go higher, lower. Who knows? That's all that matters. And as you said, like $100,000 in just one single day, I would say that's almost like that's like super amazing. $100,000 in one single day. That is like, wow. That is absolutely amazing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I know. That's once in a lifetime. That's why they should put Natasha on the leaderboard at FTMO. Now, I mean, nobody's judging who anyone with any kind of, you know, any style of trading. It's all up to anyone's personal discretion of how to trade. My next life. Don't worry, we all get there. We will all get there sooner or later. It's just, you know, it's a fact that we're gonna get there. By the way, what the heck is going on with price right now? Look at the 1 minute chart. This is this is so bad. Hey, CS60, what's up? That's all that matters, Natasha. Look at that. Are we going down? Seems like it's going down. No, it's not. At this point, this is just guessing here. CS Ishti, I would say the same. Like, I'm definitely not gonna pull the trigger on this. Exactly. Don't say that, can't you? I like, you know, if I would have to guess, there's always the issue. Always is yourself. You know, when there's a problem, it's not the market. It's you. You are the one that that's causing the problem, and that's also the good news. So the bad news is you're causing yourself a problem, but the good news is the same thing. You can work on yourself. There is a solution. You know, look at that. We're going back to the gap at 26. Going back to, and that's the 3-minute gap right there. Feels like it wants to get back to 26. Gold is going lower. Wow, interesting. I feel like I missed a potential trade on gold, but I'm not sure. Trend was down actually. Yeah, I feel like I missed a potential trade here on gold, but who cares? The 30-minute, 1 hour, I'm checking everything on my left here. It's just hard to decide. Definitely sideways action, and look at gold. I could have got a potential nice short opportunity and I missed it. It's not about the strategy. You know that, right? You know that. It's not the strategy. It's usually, I mean, strategy-wise, it could be the lack of data, lack of information, right? But it's not the strategy. Once you find the strategy like that, you know, lines up with your personality, then that was the easy part. The hardest part is to being patient and disciplined. Exactly. Exactly. Zacromancer, exactly. Trading is a mirror. So it's not going to be the strategy, I can tell you that, because there's lots of good strategies out there. Looking at every day thinking, what the hell am I looking for? Okay, then obviously you can choose a strategy, but make it, I mean, you have to fix that thing. Like, what is it going to be? Is it going to be some kind of an indicator? Is it going to be support, resistance, supply and demand, trend lines, whatever, ICT concepts, whatever? Just stick to one stupid simple strategy. Like, really, it has to be a very simple one. Okay, something that is simple to you, and go with that. I'm not a guru. I'm by far not a guru. I'm not sage of the market. My mirror is broken. Look at the 5-minute. Looks like a reversal for upside. Yeah, it does look like it. Look at that. And there was a possible reversal here on the 1 minute. Kind of dangerous, to be honest. Still have time though, but man, it's hard to decide. Fix your debt issues, yeah. Nabab, hey, hello. Doing great. Good to see you back here. How's it going? How's the trades so far? Hope you're in the green. Okay. Still lots of indecision in this market. Exactly. This is what keeps happening, like last week, this week. Like the AM sessions are just not the ones that we're looking for. Maybe the PM session, you know. Now it's going down again. I'm telling you, it's unpredictable totally. Exactly. Lack of volume, not energetic. I don't like this. We do have some equal highs up there, but don't let that fool everybody. I love the fact that we still have an Asia low. And now we picked up even more liquidity on this 5-minute candle right now. It might want to break the zone. Look at that. 885. It seems like it wants to go for it. Wow. I think it wants to go for it. I'm no expert, but it does seem like it might. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Should I scalp it on an eval? A little bit tempted to do so. But let's just wait. I think it wants to go and break that 85.50 down there. I took a scalp on an evaluation account. Oh my god. And there you go. I scalped it on an eval. And this just broke it. Nice. Yeah, we need Trump to tweet something. That's for sure. No, I was just scalping it on an evaluation account for a short trade. This was a trade day account. Oh, you don't see it. But there was a trade here. But nothing else. I was not touching any of my funded accounts here. My funded account with MyFundedFutures, I made $427 today. On the evaluation account, I made oh, that's a different one. That's 700. On the Buley account, which is ready for the second payout, technically almost, 211. Oh, this one is down $13, but who cares? This funded account is a brand new one. I'm up 512. And yeah, that's it so far. So not much. Everything taken slow. Funded Futures network is great. I'm actually waiting for the funded account. So I passed these two accounts, as you can see, about 3K. I'm technically waiting for the funded account today. So nothing bad to say about them. Payouts are in 24 hours. Everything checks perfectly. So all is good. All is good. All is perfect. What do they need for a payout? Hot dog. Well, they need a national ID card or passport and the utility bill. That's it. And once they did the KYC, then you can just add your bank account on a form. When you request a payout, you click on withdrawal, and there's a pop-up window, and you just type in your account number, and they do it with a bank wire transfer. And that's it. So first, do the KYC. I think they're using a built-in application on the website for the KYC, and that's it. And after that, just type in the account number at the withdrawal. Okay, still waiting. Now that the zone has been destroyed, maybe we could be looking for a potential shift, which I'm not sure it's gonna happen. But we are in the silver bullet hour, so who knows? I'm still kind of in favor of the Asia lows here. 856. Downcliff. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. This is a little bit, I would say, tempting, but I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. Look at that. It wants to go. Asia low. Unstoppable. Is it gonna go down to the 60s? I think it just wants to. Who knows? Very close, that's for sure. Let's wait for it. Let's just wait for it and we'll see what happens. Waiting for an S, yeah. Let's see if it wants to do the sweep. Yes, leading the way. Oh, wow. Okay. I wonder what is he is looking for. Oh, yeah, there's a zone low down there at 62.63. So as long as ES tries to make a low there, it could be dragging NQ lower. Sell side liquidity on ES could be this 62.63.50. So that's kind of interesting. Anyway, let's see what NQ wants to do. US 30 mega cliff. What is happening on US 30, man? I need to check that. 150 points. Man, now I need to check it. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. What is going on here? It just goes. Unstoppable. Sell high, buy low. Exactly. Oh man, congratulations. That's a nice drop there on US 30. I don't see anything that I can take. Not even entering a scalp here would be a little bit risky because it can bounce up like 50 points, 100 points any second. So I'm not gonna do that. Instead, if it wants to make a shift, I'm just gonna be waiting. But the only thing that's left down there is Asia low. And it's just not ready to take it yet. Kind of interesting. But we'll see. Nothing on the 15-minute. Yeah, it could be just going higher. Squeezing everybody. I wish I can say that, okay, now this is going to be something crazy, awesome trade, but there's just nothing. So, as it usually goes, trading is being boring. As it should be. No entry on my end. This seems like a bounce, maybe. It doesn't seem like that it wanted to make... I mean, I'm not going to say anything, but... What's Asia low on the mini? I'm just kind of curious. 57.50 on the mini. Huh. Okay. Let's wait and see. Yeah, that's true. $6,000 to spend on evals. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Elise Estimator, what's going on? How many fund accounts you trading these days? Well, I don't even know. I think I have like 8 or 7. Let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, now I have 7 plus 2, which I haven't received that. So if I receive those 2 from Funded Futures Network, should be today, then that would be, yeah, that would be 9. But I'm just, there's no other account that I haven't activated. Okay, so yeah, that would be 9. I'm kind of focusing on 3 or 4 accounts at the same time right now. I mean, the maximum funded accounts that I had at a time was like 17 or 18 funded accounts. I just don't need more because I'm not copy trading. Usually, for example, this Bulenox account, I'm ready to go for the second payout. This is gonna be for 2 months now. But my longest time that I've kept a funded account with payouts, that was like almost 4 months. Well, actually, it was 105 days. 105 days. Calendar days, not trading days. 105 calendar days. Usually, I would say that if I'm not going on tilt and try to do it normally as much as I can, I try to keep the account for at least 1 or 2 months. Usually, yeah, I can get a payout in a month. So like 1 month. There's a problem when I get the payout, and I take the money. Sometimes I just do crazy stupid things that I shouldn't, and I just mess up my safety net. So I don't like that. Yes, you can be, my son. Is that too long, or I don't know? Is that a long time, or I mean, I guess it's still a short time. I still have to learn how to keep the accounts for like, well, I would be glad if I can keep an account for like 5 or 6 months. That would be great. I'm still working on it. Exactly. Ego takes over without even, exactly. Happens to me so many times. I make the same exact mistake. This just sucks. You know? It's not good. It's not a good feeling. The problem is, when I take the payout from a funded account, then I go for the second payout, and that's where I start to do crazy things. But I'm seeing those traders who are having a very good success rate with funded accounts, like keeping the accounts alive for like, I don't know, 120 trading days or 100 trading days. Now that is a real awesome result. I would say that is amazing. I don't know how they do it. I mean, I know how they do it, but that's all because that's also comes down to discipline, nothing more. I still need to work on that. Oh, I need to restart my. How do you bust those accounts in 2 months? Your performance over 1-2 months is. Yeah, I know, but you know when you go on tilt. So, Cobb, did you see my Funded Futures Network account? That was my best account so far. Not because I was holding it for 3 months or something, but I don't know if it's still here. I don't know if I can still. Oh, it's not here. I posted it on Twitter a few weeks ago. I think I can find it, and I don't know if you saw that. That was my best account so far that I had in terms of consistency. So here's the tweet that I had. Look at my results here. This is June. Okay, I started this account in May. This is a funded account. Look at the days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Winning days. Trading with micros. 300, 400, 200, 500. Hold on. And then, look at this. All winning. Not a single losing day. And then, all it just took one single session. One single session. Boom. And this is not the market. This is not the market. This is only me. This is me doing crazy. Now the volume here, it's in micro. So 67 micro, 6 micro, 10 micro, 85 micro. So I did go crazy sometimes. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So all it takes is one bad day. One bad day. And I don't know, you guys don't see it complete, but these were payouts. I took actually 5 payouts from this account. 5. I took how much was the payout? I took $5,400 under 30 days from this account. $5,400 in payouts under 30 days. 5 payouts. That was my best run ever, and this was with 500. This was with the Funded Futures network. Not that in this case the prop firm mattered, but I did something good in terms of discipline here. Obviously, at the end I messed it up, so it is what it is. What can we do, right? Exactly. The sell educations or Discord, yeah. Daily lockout limit, yeah, that's also a very good feature. The daily lockout feature is actually is an amazing thing. Well, well, well. Exactly. Turns a small trade into an all or nothing. Exactly, Zacromancer. So, yeah. The thing is, by the way, Cobb, that when I go crazy and when I go on tilt, I'm not doing that on stream. I do that off stream. Interesting, right? What about the journal? What probably help you? Oh yeah, that helps me. I'm not journaling every single day, by the way, Cobb. That helped me, by the way. The journal helped me, and you know, my focus in my journal was actually asking myself. So I wasn't journaling the exact trade setup because I know what I'm looking for. What I keep journaling is basically a question. Is what I'm writing. Was my analysis correct? I talked about this on my funded TV as well. So was the levels, I mean, were these levels that I outlined before I started to trade, were these levels correct? Was the market moving in the direction as I anticipated or not? If the answer is yes, and I still ended up on a losing day, I just write down that My levels were correct, my analysis was correct. I still ended up losing because I overtraded and added maybe one more trade when I shouldn't have. And then I know that, okay, I see those levels that I want to go for, but then I just got greedy. That was the issue. It's simple greed. I just got greedy and I wanted to make more. Exactly. No social control. Yeah, it does. It's technically that's the issue. But the good thing, by the way, is that when I lose an account here and there, and I'm working on this, this takes a progress, you know, this is a progress. When I lose an account here and there, it doesn't matter which prop firm really. When I lose a funded account, I try to learn from it. I try not to go to the other funded accounts. For example, the other week, when I hit the daily loss limit at the MyFundedFutures funded accounts, I was like, okay, no way I'm going to go for Take Profit Trader or Bulenox or Apex. I'm not going to do anything because by that point, when I was down on the daily loss limit, I already knew that my mind is totally off. I should not be doing anything here. So that's why rotating these accounts, it kind of helps me. Yes, I still lose accounts here and there. Overall, at the end, like, the profitability is good. Last month I made 10,350 something. No, $10,304. But my expense was actually, it's not. I did not open this sheet, but my expense was somewhere around $1,500 for the month, including new evaluation accounts, even reset, activation fees. So my expense was $1,500 last month, and I made over 10K. So that gives me a net profit a little bit, I mean almost like 9K in net profit, which is kind of good. I like that number. Obviously, I'm working to reduce my expenses as much as possible and pump up those numbers as much as possible. But that's just another kind of risk management style. So yeah, it's kind of a good return and very good. And that's why I was asking Nutty Bar if I can use his Google Sheets, because I want to put the link out with screenshots as well. So I already got the question, like, can you prove it? Yes, I can. I'm gonna put out the Google Sheets with the folder. Then there will be the screenshots of the payments. For example, the Bulenox dashboard payments, the MyFundedFutures billing page screenshot, and everything will be there of how much I've spent, and the payout emails or certificates or whatever. I'm going to put everything in a folder so it could be more transparent. And it takes some time because I'm going to do it for this year. Last year it will be almost impossible because some emails were deleted, and anyway, but I'm going to do it. And it will be easier to follow, even for myself. That's almost like kind of a journaling thing for me from a business perspective. So, but the best month so far ever in my trading career was May. I made $12,700. Again, $12,700. My expense was in May was something like that, somewhere around $2,600, $2,700. I spent a lot of money on new accounts, and I was a little bit crazy there. So my net profit for May was 10K. Net profit from trading payouts. And that's good for me, for starting, Don't worry, we'll get to 20K, 30K. That's the goal, right? Obviously, I think if you want to get to 20K, 30K, two things needs to be done. Either you must copy trade, maybe like small groups, like with 2 accounts, copy trading, or you need to build up more buffer and raise a little bit on your risk. I think the easier part would be to add more funded accounts and copy trade small groups, like 2 accounts per group. And that way I can double this. So if I want to go for 20K, I just have to do the same exact thing. I just need twice the amount of funded accounts and rotate those small groups. And that way I can manage that, hopefully. That's a good return, yeah, I would say, yeah. I'm trading since 2000 with futures. I'm trading 2023. My first payout was from Top Step in September of 2023. My first payout from futures. Before that, I was funded with FTMO, no payout, and with my Forex funds before it crashed, I was funded with them. Basically, I was broke and didn't make it for payouts. When I switched to futures, everything started to change, and when I started to learn ICT concepts. But last year was the game changer, last summer. So since a year now, actually this month, it's a year now, I'm taking payouts every single month from trading. So there's always a payout every single month. And it keeps getting better. And last year, my best month was in October. I made $9,000 from funded accounts. Several prop firms, not just one prop firm, but multiple prop firms. Small payouts like $1,000 here, $1,200 there, $600 here, $800 there, and then became $9,000 in October. That was my best month, but I topped that this May. But it's an equity. I mean, it's like it's not growing exponentially. It takes time, I guess. Trading tour. Hey, if you were to play opposite positions on S&P 500 and NQ, we don't know, what would the best entry point? Okay, so if I would be looking for a long position or on NQ, depends on the entry model as well, you know, because there's an inversion gap here. I mean, it could be a potential inversion gap if you're entering on based on inversions. If this candle, this current candle, that this is an aggressive setup, this is super aggressive. We swept Asia low. If this candle is closing just here or a little bit higher, it would be even okay. It's not a good, okay. I just wanted to say, if this candle closes somewhere here on the top of this inversion gap, look at that, then it's a good entry right here to go long, right here. But I'm not entering with the inversion gaps. If it goes higher, the target would be this level here. That is a fair value gap, but that's a 3-minute fair value gap. The interesting part is that price did not manage to make it up there. So there's a nice little fair value gap for target. That's what I would be. But that's an inversion entry, which I'm very bad at. So if I am looking for a proper structure shift, I'd like to see this structure shifted. And you know, looking to go higher, and then maybe I would be looking for a possible fair value gap somewhere in this area. I don't know. So there's the market structure shift now. This was a super aggressive entry, and look at that. We're shifting structure here on the 1 minute. If this is going to leave a fair value gap, maybe you can still use this one because it's higher than this inversion gap. And if you believe that price wants to revisit that level, because that was actually after the market open, look at that. That has been created after market open. If you believe that the market wants to revisit that level, how far is that? 28 points, quite possible. Then why not? That's what I would do. So speaking of ES, ES is a tricky one. It didn't go down for the Asia low here. I don't know why. ES, oh my god, that could be a problem. But anyway, ES didn't go for the Asia low at 62.63. It's just squeezing everybody. So even if you enter this trade, be very cautious because ES did not take Asia low at 62.63.50. Okay, man, I'm kind of feeling the FOMO here. I'm kind of feeling the FOMO. Oh man. Okay, anyway, that's the plan. Yeah. Combined, how long have you been with Forex combined? I was so Romer, there was a period in my life from 2018 until the pandemic when I lost everything on Forex. Not with prop firms, in my personal money. I burned everything. In about more than 2 years, I was just depositing $5,000, $10,000, and I kept burning my accounts and savings in Forex. So the answer is from 2018, and then during the pandemic, I was totally broke mentally and financially. So I stepped back and I said there is no option B. There is no other. This is the only thing I will do. I don't care. So I stepped back and I started to relearn everything, like everything. And in 21, I found FTMO and the others. I was kind of trying to trade. Never really took a payout, and I started to learn ICT and supply and demand in late 22, early 23, and I made the switch to futures. And so that's for basically, I mean, what I was doing in 2018, 2019, and 2020 was nothing more than pure crazy stuff. I was like a complete utter moron. I was actually just looking at the chart and I was like, okay, this should go higher. I'm just gonna go into a buy position. And who cares about what everything else is here? I think it's just gonna go up there because I think that's how I was burning my money away. My God, look at that. It just wants to go up there. And so that's what happened. Sad times, but yeah. Oh my God, I'm feeling the FOMO. You too. There you go. Same. Seems like we called it together. Look at that. The aggressive. So that's why some people are liking the inversion setup here. The problem is, I think I was a little bit lucky by calling this out. I'm not. I should have taken the trade, but this is not my edge. Okay, this is. I mean, it's awesome. It's great if you are trading it. This is not something I trade. This is an aggressive entry. I need more confirmation than an inversion gap. I need a little bit more. This could have easily, in my opinion, this could have easily just gone down even lower. So, but I know many traders are killing the market with these kind of entries. Okay, so we reached the 3-minute gap. There you go. Boom. What to do now? You know what to do. Oh, you entered immediately. Nice. You're welcome, Romer. It reversed from 1 hour fair value gap. It did? Oh yeah, there was a 1 hour fair value gap. This one here, right? This small one. Okay. It's kind of cool. Okay, so we reached the 3-minute fair value gap up there. So what's going to happen now? Let me know because I really have no idea. I have no idea. You know, I would be looking for a possible continuation, actually. But this zone has been broken. I don't see a level that I like. The problem is I see these relative equal highs and that's awesome, but I just don't, you know, my brain is not wired to these levels that much. So I don't really care about that too much. But I wouldn't be surprised if NQ all of a sudden would like it would just go higher and break previous day high, I would not be surprised at all. But I don't know why ES, ES did not take out the Asia low. That's kind of surprising for me. That's very surprising. Oh, we are. Well, we'll see how it goes. Here was the market open. I guess the opening range high was up here at 44, right? I guess. Look at that. Might just want to go up there. At 44. Who knows? You know, if there would be a pullback, that would be interesting. A potential pullback. No? No. What's the high there? Kind of curious. The high there is 43.50. 43.50. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not surprised on anything anymore. It almost went up there and took out that high. It almost did, right? I'm kind of checking something. Hold on a second. I'm checking something. Okay, never mind. It did not go up there, so it did not break it. That's what I was checking on the mini. So is this just a pullback? Because if it is, it would be interesting to go for a nice trade here. Oh, what is it doing here? Always keep forgetting that this is on. Okay. No, nothing here. Gold is making new lows. Okay, never mind. I'm just talking out loud. Kind of searching for a possible pattern here. But nothing is happening. I guess I'm kind of feeling the FOMO that I wanted to jump into a scalp. What if ES wants to go down again? I wouldn't be surprised at all. What if ES wants to go down? Okay. What if I want to risk $1,000 on this? I don't know. I don't know. Scary. I'm gonna be watching ES for later. I don't even remember when I took a trade on ES last time. It was so long ago. And there's nothing here to do. Feels like ES wants to go down. Wow, what was this? What is going on with ES? Was there some news hitting the market? Trump? Yeah, Chaz, don't do anything crazy. This was Trump? What is he doing? Anyway. What the heck is going on? And what was that level down there? 60 to 63.50. I wonder if it wants to try that level once more. Not really sure. Tariff news. Oh. Was there some kind of a bad news hitting the market? I guess there was, or maybe not. I'm not sure. Yeah, I know. I know. It can be a bit of a struggle. I know. Especially because of these tweets happening. You miss Biden. Loves the 900 level, right? I don't know what's going on with this, but this is clearly like, I don't know. I was not expecting this this move here. Yes is going down again here. Not sure for how long. But we'll see. NQ still holding. Bidenomics. Yeah. No. No. We don't want any of that right now. Oh, 14%. Weak consumer sentiment could be happening, right? Anyway, definitely an interesting price action here. Interesting. And that's why it was also interesting why ES did not take the low there. But I guess we'll see. Everybody was waiting, I think, NQ to just bust through on the highs, and it just didn't go. And now it's all on ES. Moritz, yeah. We all miss those days, right? Anyway. Let's just wait. and see what's gonna happen. NQ slipping lower. Kind of feels like ES may wants to go down and take that Asia low. I'm not sure if it wants to or not at this point, but it's definitely amazing. Wow. And it did go down there. Wow. Live cabinet meeting. ES actually took out Asia low. No, it didn't. ES almost down there to 8. I told you guys that 63.50 could be a very interesting level. Watch Amazon. I don't even have it on. I don't have it. Amadou, hello. Anyway, I stuck on this, just watching the charts. Guys, I did something in hindsight, and I don't know if I should tell you this, but I did this on hindsight. I took a trade. I took a trade on hindsight on ES. I was talking about this earlier a few minutes ago, you know, like 10 minutes ago or so. I took a trade on ES. I shorted it and I took profit at 62, 64.5 ish. And now ES just went lower. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. Kirktown. I'm real sorry, but I took a trade on ES. This year, I think I never even... maybe I took one trade or two trade this year. Yeah, not sec. No, I'm sorry, Kirktown. Really, I was just messing around with the settings, so I was like, okay, let's just... I have to flip the account, so I just put in a trade, and while I was talking, the ES started to go lower, and I was like, oh man, what do I do with this? So by the time I look back, it was already down. But I'm not gonna talk about that, okay? Because I did not take it on the stream on live, so, and I do apologize. Kirktown, well, how can I make it better for you? How can I make it good for you, Kirktown? I really... Can I make it good somehow? No! No, no, no. Kirktown, I want to make it up to you somehow. Really, I do. I do. How about I invite you guys to the Discord group, which is still private, and we can have a chit chat. How about that? Send me an email with your Discord name if you're on Discord, and we can, talk a little bit. That would be awesome. How about that? That would be super cool. Would you like that? Okay. Okay. D-Pain wants it. Why not? Yeah, but it's getting refurbished. It's getting refurbished, Green. So, I need a free Discord membership as your first supporter. Okay, Kirktown and you guys. And I'm saying this so because the Discord, we really want to get started as soon as possible. Today I was driving my father-in-law back from the hospital. He's good, by the way. Thank God, and thanks for your prayers, everybody. The doctors were letting him home, so I was not having the time to prepare everything. But just give me a second here. Where is my... So I just want to say that I can send email for you guys. So of course, you're already in, but there's gonna be a refurbished one, so that's why. But Kirktown, if you, I would love to see you there, Kirktown. If you would like to join, I would really do my best to support you guys in exchange for you guys supporting me. So. I know D-Pain already sent me an email. Here's my email. I'm sorry. Yeah. So here's my email. If you guys would like to join for the Discord, Karsten, definitely. There's my email. Send me a message with your Discord username. Or I will reply to you with an invitation link. Okay, whatever works for you. If I don't find you, I'm just gonna send you the invite link. Okay, and it's not the final version of Discord that it's gonna be. Green is already on the membership Discord, but the free Discord hasn't. Anyway, I'd like to make it up for you, especially for Kirktown, for taking this hindsight trade on ES. And I would really love for you guys to join, and we can have like a little talk. Not today, but some other day this week. We can talk, we can chat, about some ideas, and Karsten as well, of course. Sent mail. Let me log into my email here. I have so many tabs opened up. You guys wouldn't imagine. Kirk, hey, it's okay. Thank you so much for the emails. Okay, okay, I have it. Okay, DK, D Ketox. Okay, I have it. All right. Kirktown, I will be at MyFundedTV soon, so give me some time for later, and I will be sending emails to you guys. I keep receiving the emails. Thank you so much, Kirktown. I will make it up to you. But why not celebrate a little bit right now? Okay. Since you guys are here, let me show you what I traded on ES, and you guys are gonna be angry at me for what I did, but this is gonna be between you guys and me. Okay. Don't tell this to anyone. This is only between you and me. Okay? Nobody else. So, here's my new Take Profit Trader Pro account. This is ES. Email sent. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Now this means that I can take out $1,027 because that's above the safety net. With 80%, that means $821 I'll be taking out tomorrow from Take Profit Trader. I can choose to close the account, by the way, and if I choose to close the account, Take Profit Trader is going to add one extra $1,000 for this. But I don't think I'm going to close the account. The other Take Profit Trader account today I made $840, so this still needs some time. But yeah, this just happened. So TPT need to trade once a week in pro account. Yeah, of course. Yes, you can, Tony. Yes, Tony, you can. Let me check. Thank you so much for the emails, by the way. I do need to be... Oh, I have the emails. Thank you. Okay, now I don't even know how many emails. Thank you. I'm going to be sending invites to you guys, okay? So we can have a nice little group. And yeah, maybe gold. Email is on the way. Karsten, definitely send the email. I would love to have some conversations. And Kirktown. Again, my apologies. I don't want to be like that guy who's doing stuff like this. What I just did. It's chop day, yeah. No, it's not gonna be flooded, but anyway, I do need to sign off because I need to make some phone calls and get ready for My Funded TV. If you would like to join there, that would be awesome. I'll be back this week as usual on schedule. Tomorrow London and New York as well. So you know, just join. Join the stream. And thank you so much for watching. If you would like to support the channel, please use code TomSabo for your prop firm evaluation accounts, even for resets. Awesome. Thank you, Karsten. And thank you everybody for the email. I'm going to be sending invites, okay? And we're going to have some good chat and good time, you know, building up together everything. Thank you again. Again, support and like and subscribe. Thank you so much. And see you guys, if not on My Funded TV, then tomorrow in London, okay? God bless. Cheers.